Welcome back to the morning show here on our News.
The popular genre of music in this part of the world are Afrobeats, Afropop, Afro-soul, reggae, and even R&B. But classical music, not so much. Joining us today to tell us what we're missing out of this, and a soprano singer, Francesca Chiejina. Did I get that?
Yep.
Chiejina. Thank you for joining us on the show.
Thank you for having me. Hi.
Congratulations. I've read some of the reports, about your work. In some instances, you've been described as an American soprano. And I was wondering, how did that come about? You are Nigerian.
I'm Nigerian American, born in Nigeria, raised in Nigeria, and grew up in Michigan, essentially.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then later you went to the University of Michigan, right?
Yeah. I did my undergrad at the University of Michigan, and then I did my master's in London at the Guildhall School. Yeah. So I'm kind of a child of all over the place.
Okay, and today, you are globally recognized as a soprano.
Yes.
And many years back, when I was teaching aesthetics and theory and all of that, soprano is the highest vocal range.
Yes.
Okay, and it's for the best of the best, the really talented ones. How did you get attracted to music and to singing? What led you to it?
Well, classical music and music in general has always been a consistent part of my life. Growing up, I did chores to my dad's Motown records, and I grew up playing violin and piano. So music has always been there, but singing is fairly recent. I was 2 years into a biology degree to become a doctor, and just with some encouragement from some teachers and mentors, I applied to the School of Music and received a very generous scholarship. So I just thought, maybe there's something here for me. And I did my undergrad in music and got my master's, got my first job at the Royal Opera House. So I think it's been a whirlwind romance.
I'm
a bit crazy.
Impressed by you. Actually, I think we have a video. I'd love to hear you sing first before I ask my questions.
Okay.
Yes, let's take video.
Quite impressive.
Thank you.
Although, I had wanted a situation whereby you would sing on air. Is it possible? Because you've performed in some of the most wonderful, theaters all over the world. Yeah. And you were also in Porgy and Bess.
Oh yes.
Right.
In Canada.
You were Michaela in another symphony.
In Carmen. Yeah.
Okay. I thought maybe you just do it.
I need some notice. I need some notice to perform, especially since it's so early. Yeah. To sing at 8 or 9, I'd have to wake up 3 or 4 hours before to really
3 or 4 hours.
Yeah, to just really wake up my body and warm up the instrument. You can't just. It's kind of like an athlete, and you can't just wake up and sprint. You kind of have to wake up, hydrate yourself, exercise, and warm up slowly, especially for the morning, early hours.
Well, singing, I see, it's quite technical. I thought that if you want to sing and you have a song, you just sing.
Some people are like that, but unfortunately not the soprano.
Okay. But where is your range between, you know, the sopranos have a range between C4 up to F6?
Yeah, there's so many kinds of sopranos, but my kind of soprano, a lyric soprano, I sit comfortably in A3, so like
A3.
A below middle C, and D6. That's pretty much the top. So almost 3 octaves, but not quite. Yeah.
So who are some of the singers that have made an impact in your life?
Ooh, there's so many. There's actually a Malian singer. She's from Mali, Umu Sangare. She's called the
Oh, yeah.
Songbird of Mali,
yeah.
and she's incredible. I think she's middle age right now, but started singing when she was about 16, and she still sounds as fresh as, you know.
Yeah, great. Quite,
And it's very impressive. And she's a businesswoman and a feminist, and she's a role model. Yeah.
You don't have Nigerian role models, because there are some other sopranos in Nigeria. I don't know
Oh,
whether
yeah,
you know any
yeah.
of them. There's Ono Bello, for example.
Omo Bello, yeah.
Yes,
We were talking
you know,
about
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
And,
There's
She's
not
French
a lot of them
Nigerian,
so
yeah.
far, though.
Yes, I mean, it's a special group.
It's a special group, and that's
But
what
you-
I was going to ask you. So what has the acceptance been here in Nigeria? I know that you don't come here often. What do you think that Nigerians need to do to structure our music industry to have more classical musicians here?
Well, I mean, I'm not well versed in the general music industry, but at least for classical music, I think it's happening. It's happening slowly, and it's just going to take some time and exposure. But yeah, or maybe people like me and Amabello who are out there to learn as much as we can and bring it back, and maybe singing classical music in the Nigerian dialects, like in Igbo or Yoruba.
Do you
Yeah, that's
speak
very
Igbo?
interesting. Yeah.
Not very well, but I do understand it.
Let's take another video. Let's take another video and watch you sing.
Okay.
Chi mi dice mai quel barbaro dolore che non lo sarà mai, che mi non che o se ritrova l'empia.
Wow.
That was beautiful.
Thank
I wish we
you.
had more time with you here. I'm thinking that we're going to have you come back and perform this time around with
Oh, yeah.
enough notice.
Definitely.
Congratulations, Francesca.
Thank you so much.
Good luck with your career.
Thank you. Thank you, guys.
That's all we have from Francesca Chiejina. Next up is our take. But before then, it's time now for a short break on the morning show. Don't go away.